Hello. It's been a while, I know. I've been super busy with life and job and end of the school year, all that kind of stuff. So I haven't had anything recorded. I also haven't obviously had any time to do any recording or do any work on any of my vehicles. But today we're going to change it up. We're going to do something a little different. So I bought some tint. It's going to be for my headlights and my taillights until I can afford to get the ones that I want. I'm just going to tint the ones that I have on there, which are the factory normal ones. Come on. It's a little bit of a different tint. Not only is it kind of a darkened color, but it's also got kind of this, I'm trying to get it for you. It's also got this kind of like honeycomb type of like design in it. I thought there was one that I already peeled apart. Okay, I don't know how well you're gonna be able to see it. There we go. So it's a tinted one, but it's also got a honeycomb kind of a design in it. But before I can do that, I actually have to sand and clean up my headlights. I don't know if you can see it on camera, but it's got a weird texture to it. It was attempted by somebody else before me, and it looks like it was clear coated and it wasn't done properly, and then up here it looks like it was buffed and it wasn't done very well. You kind of see the same thing over here. So we're gonna wet sand those, clean them up, make them look a little bit nicer than what they are. I do it, I mean, there's many different ways of doing it. So the way that I do it is I just wet sand it and then I hit it with a clear coat paint. So you sand it. I got 3 different kinds here. I've got 600, 1500, and 3000 grit sandpaper. Rust-Oleum ×2 clear coat, and then bucket for water, obviously. And then also after you're done sanding it, you get all that white, I don't know, gritty sand dust on there. It's also nice to hit it with some like isopropyl alcohol, clean all that up, get all that dusty crap off there, and make it so the clear coat sticks. So one mistake, and I'm assuming that's what they did on these headlights. So one mistake a lot of people make when they use the clear coat method is they'll sand it all down and then they'll just immediately hit it with a full wet coat of clear coat, when it's actually better to do it with like 2 or 3 light coats before you hit it, because then you won't get that kind of like ripple effect, I guess you'd call it. So I will get everything ready and get everything set up and start taping off the lights, and then I'll get back to you guys and we'll get it all done. Alright, so we got everything all taped up. Got the water, got the sandpaper, got all the stuff to do it. So basically the best way that I've always done it is to keep it in one direction, and it's usually better to go lengthwise versus the other way, just because you get, in my opinion, a much cleaner look. So we'll just get right into it, start getting it done. Sometimes it can take a little bit. I'm actually going to try a little bit more coarse sandpaper just to try and bite into that paint a little better. Yeah. I'm going to hit it with some 220. Try and bite into that clear coat that's already on here a little better. It's always nice to clean it up and see where your progress is. And you can see things like right here, I got some more cracks to work out. Here. So we'll keep going. We're good to move on to the next. Go back to our 600 and then just work our way through. I'm cleaning my headlights. Yep. Yes. All right, so you can kind of start to see the difference. There's no more that crackling kind of texture. And as you progressively get through the different sandpapers. Alright, camera malfunction. So what I'm going to do, it's a little bit hot out, my camera keeps overheating, so I'm going to progress my way through, get one side basically done right before I do the clear coat, and then I'll come back, show you guys the before and after of the clear coat, and then I'll do the entire other headlight myself, and I'll show you the final product. So stay tuned, and we'll show you what the end result looks like, and hopefully start tinting the lights today. Back. All right, so I got the first one kind of sanded where I need it to be, and I've got it mostly taped off to where I need it, and we're gonna go ahead and spray it with the clear. So you can see before the clear coat, it's pretty clean already. I mean, there's a few little blemishes here and there, but those should fill in with the clear coat. So I'm gonna give it one more wipe down with just a dry paper towel, and then I'm gonna hit it with the clear and hopefully get a good result out of it. All right. There we go. All right. So we hit it with the first coat. We'll come back when it's ready for the second coat. All right, and I am finished with the driver's side. So I've done three light coats where you just kind of lightly spray over everything, and then one heavy coat. So far, this is the result. There's still a little bit up here where it was burned from somebody trying to use a buffer, but I don't think that looks half bad. And this is completely sanded and ready for clear coat. So kind of a before and after kind of thing. So the process is taking a little bit longer than I expected. So I don't know if we're going to get to the tinting part tonight. So it's either going to be a 2-day video or it's going to be 2 separate videos. I haven't fully decided what I'm going to do yet. So I'm going to finish masking off the other side and get that one clear coated and ready to go, and we'll kind of touch base and see where we're at from there, show you guys the final results, and figure out the tint situation after all that's said and done. So I'll get right to it. All right, so the headlights are done. It's a complete night and day difference. They look way better than they did. Obviously they're far from perfect because they were not in the greatest shape anyways, so unfortunately we're not going to have enough time to do the tint today, and I did kind of size it out. It's going to be close. So the size that I got, I thought was going to be big enough for I got 4 rolls, 1 for each light, both headlights, both taillights. And I forgot that the taillights and headlights are quite large on this car. So I don't know if they're gonna fit. I sized them up on the taillights. They are barely big enough. So I don't know if I can put it on right, I can do at least the taillights. I haven't tried to size it up on the headlights yet, just because obviously they're still wet. I think I'm gonna do it in 2 separate videos, just because I just don't have the time right now, and I'll have to do it a different day, but that's okay. It's just more content for you guys. But hope you guys enjoyed this one. It was a pretty easy process. It's just kind of tedious. It takes a little bit to do, especially to make it look right. Obviously, they're not perfect. Come here. They're not perfect because obviously they weren't in great shape. Someone fucked them up beforehand. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you haven't already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Leave a comment down below if you want to see more stuff like this, or leave a comment about what you do want to see. And we'll catch you guys in the next one. Later.